winter is technically over and spring has officially begun. We had some tough weather over these past several months, especially the last week of March when a late winter nor'easter bore down on Chatham, giving us blizzard conditions and close to hurricane force winds. You know it's bad when the Weather Channel's storm chaser Jim Cantori broadcasts from the fish pier. In spite of all the cold, snow, and wind, Chatham remained a busy place. Welcome to Chatham Today. I'm Huntley Harrison, together with Richard Garvin and Jerry Panuzik, to bring you another installment of Chatham Today, the show that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the town of Chatham. In this show, we will provide you with all the information you need to take advantage of what Chatham has to offer during the month of April. Plus, we will end the show with some highlights from the past year. The Creative Arts Center moves into spring with a very busy schedule. The members' exhibition has just concluded, and the spring workshops are getting underway. If you are interested in taking classes at the Arts Center, there are lots of options to choose from: painting, drawing, pottery, jewelry, and digital photography classes. There are fees for these classes, and they require registration. Call or visit the center's website for particulars. Their number and web address are on the screen now. Rich?
Huntley, I'm ready. In addition to their regular classes, the Creative Arts Center will be having its annual exhibition of student work from the 6th to the 25th. There will be an opening reception on Sunday, April 6th at 4 p.m. On Wednesday, April 2nd, the center is hosting a one-day workshop with Jean Ikebana. Call the center for more information. And on April 16th, there will be a watercolor demonstration by local artist Jack Garver. There is a fee for this workshop, which includes the demonstration and lunch. The Creative Arts Center in Chatham provides a vibrant educational resource for all ages where the visual arts are explored and celebrated through classes, exhibitions, and special events. The Arts Center is on Crowell Road. Drop in, take a tour, and inquire about becoming a member. Now for the April events at the Council on Aging. Organizing and downsizing for seniors. On April 7th at 1 p.m., Marianne Murphy, a professional organizing expert with a Master's of Social Work, will be speaking about effective ways for seniors to downsize and declutter. Why do you keep the things you do? How do you declutter and de-stress with decades worth of possessions in your attic? Marianne,
Like you.
I put mine in the cellar. Marianne's presentation will answer these questions and more. How about joining them for their $7 gourmet lunch too? Pasta, salad, niçoise, white bean hummus with crostini, fruit crostata with whipped cream. Reservations for lunch must be made by 3 p.m. on April 4th. Call 508-945-5190 to register. Vic Solo, Legends of Las Vegas, April 28th at 1 p.m. Come and enjoy a swinging concert by performer and impersonator Vic Solo. His Legends of Las Vegas, a Rat Pack tribute, will feature hits by Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Tony Bennett, and more. Tap your toes or sing along as Vic croons the classics. Refreshments will be served in a Vegas-style buffet. Call to register. Tickets are $2 each. For those of you who would like to take advantage of the culinary delights served at the COA, here's their April menu. For their famous COA Cafe Gourmet Lunch, on April 7th, they will have pasta, salad, niçoise, white bean hummus with crostini, fruit crostata with whipped cream. On April 14th, it will be seared chicken breast with a salsa verde, black bean, corn, and tomato salad, and dark chocolate cake with raspberry sauce. Lunches are also available to go. Call the Senior Center by the prior Friday at 3 p.m. to register for lunch or place your to-go order. And don't forget about their $4 per pint gourmet soups, available throughout the week while supplies last. April 7th will be Tuscan turkey soup, and April 14th will be spring pea soup and Mexican chicken soup. And in other news, the COA has a brand new website. Chatham, capital COA.com, where you can have 24/7 access to calendars, forms, the flash newsletter, and so much more. Check it out at chathamcoa.com.
Next up, the events at the Eldridge Public Library for April. First, some of the ongoing events. Mondays at 10:30 a.m., the Chatham Writers Group. Members meet to explore different writing genres. Share your work with the group. If you would like to join in, call Jeff Honner at 508-945-9962. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., drop-in story time for ages 3 through 5. Come for stories, songs, and a themed activity. No registration is necessary for this. And Fridays at 10:30 a.m., the Memoir Group. Everyone can write about their own experiences, but do you need tips to make them interesting reading? If you want to join this group, call Mal Ward at 508-945-4284. Wednesday, April 2nd at 10:30 a.m., Kindle Demo. Reference librarian Amy Andreessen will present instructions for downloading ebooks to your Kindle and give some tips for searching the CLAMS digital library site. Bring your questions regarding your Kindle or call Amy for an individual appointment at 508-945-5170 if you need additional or extended help.
On Wednesday, April 9th at 10:30 a.m., author event with Priscilla Laubenstein. Local resident Priscilla Laubenstein will be at the library to talk about her book. Tales of Linda, an AIDS pioneer, is remembered by patients, colleagues, friends, and family, which is about Priscilla's daughter, Dr. Linda Laubenstein. Linda was at the heart of the early discovery of AIDS. Dr. Laubenstein organized the first medical conference on AIDS and developed a groundbreaking chemotherapy regimen, a so-called AIDS cocktail that prolonged lives. Her life and accomplishments were depicted in a Broadway play, The Normal Heart, by Larry Kramer in 1984. Recently, the play has been turned into a movie to air on HBO in May, in which the role of Emma will be played by Julia Roberts. Don't miss this chance to hear her mother share her stories, her memories, and her love for her daughter. This should be a fascinating session. Saturday, April 12th at 2 p.m., Book to Film Discussion Group. This month's selection is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And again, on Wednesday, April 16th at 10:30 a.m., reference librarian Amy Andreessen will present instructions for downloading ebooks to your Nook and present tips for searching the CLAMS digital library site. Bring your questions regarding your Nook or call Amy for an individual appointment if you need additional or extended help.
And continuing with more library events, on Thursday, April 17th at 3 p.m., there will be an author event with Elliot Carr. Retired banker Elliot Carr of Brewster will be at the library to discuss his latest book, Herring Run, Life and Death at Stony Brook. This second book, coming after In the Beginning, an Osprey family story, looks at gull habits in the eye with extraordinary close-ups of gulls and their herring prey as they both do the dance of survival in Brewster's Stony Brook. Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m., drop-in story time for ages 3 through 5. Come in for songs, stories, and a theme-related activity. No registration is required. Also on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30, there will be a poetry workshop with John Bonani. Cape Cod Poetry Review editor John Bonani will be hosting a poetry workshop with a focus on contemporary poetry and the process of submitting to literary journals. Participants should bring 1 or 2 original poems to discuss and critique, as well as their own eye for detail. On Sunday, April 27th at 2:30 p.m., Chatham Reads Poetry. This popular Friends program features Chatham residents reading favorite poems. Read your favorite poem or just come and listen. Readers need to sign up at the circulation desk. Call George Snyder at 945-9625 with questions. And finally, on Tuesday, April 29th at 4 p.m., Friends of Eldridge Library Public Library Book Discussion Group. This month's selection is The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer.
And finally, don't forget the learning series at the Eldridge, sponsored by the Friends of the Eldridge Public Library. The Learning Series is a program of academic and general courses covering a variety of interests. They are open to the public at a cost of $10 per course. This series takes place Monday to Thursday mornings, afternoons, and evenings in the lower level of the library. Contact co-chairs Sheila Marks, 508-945-4558, Barbara Fooey, 945-5031, or call the library with any questions. While some of the spring courses are already in progress, there are still courses slated for later in the spring. For more information about these courses and other activities and events at the Eldridge Public Library, you can call them at 508-945-5170 or visit their website, www.eldridgelibrary.org.
And now for some items of general interest going on in April. Chatham Health and Swim Club celebrates 30 years of healthy fitness. On Saturday, April 12th, come enjoy newly renovated pool and a full day of free, yes free, classes and activities starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. All are welcome, and if you go, you will have a chance to win prizes and even a free membership. What have you got to lose, except some weight?
There you go.
The annual Easter egg hunt will take place at Cape Gould Park on Saturday, April 19th from 11 to 12 noon. The Easter Bunny is on his way with treats for girls and boys with jelly beans and Easter eggs. Don't miss out on all the fun. Among the candy eggs hidden in the park, try to discover a prize egg and win an Easter basket filled with goodies. This event is sponsored by the Chatham Merchants Association and the Chatham Parks and Recreation Department. And on Easter Sunday, April 20th, the 80th annual sunrise service will be held at Chatham Light. The service will begin at 6:10 a.m., followed by a free breakfast at the First United Methodist Church on Main Street.
Meet the Fleet at the Cape Cod Commercial Fishermen's Alliance. Join them every month for an event that brings together fishermen and chefs that is guaranteed to deepen your appreciation of Cape Cod's fresh local seafood. Fishermen talk about what's in season and how it is harvested. In April, you can learn about life on the water and the different types of seafood they bring to shore for us all to enjoy. This month, honk beep if you like conch. Given how hard it has been for local fishermen to catch cod, many have switched to fishing for channeled whelk or conch, as it is commonly called. Conch is in high demand in Asia and Mediterranean countries, but it has gone through boom and bust cycles. Cape fishermen will share their stories and discuss their conservation efforts for this important fishery. Mark your calendars for the last Wednesday of the month from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Members are free, non-members $10. The location for the meetings is 1566 Main Street, Chatham, across from Dunkin' Donuts. Reserve ahead by email, info@capecodfisherman.org, or call 945-2432, extension 111. And by all means, check out their website, www.capecodfisherman.org. The Atwood House Museum announces its Spring Wilderness Lecture Series, entitled Constructing Wilderness. This series of lectures and discussions celebrates the 50th anniversary of the passage of the Wilderness Act and the establishment of the Monomoy Wilderness Area, the only place in Massachusetts to have that designation under the Act. The series continues through June and will bring historians, literary scholars, artists, and scientists to Chatham to explore the place of wilderness in American culture. The second installment will take place at the Atwood House Museum on Sunday, April 27th at 2 p.m., and will focus on the place of wilderness in New England regional cultures. The speaker will be Kent Ryden, Professor of American and New England Studies from the University of Southern Maine. Mark your calendar for this very interesting program.
That wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on Channel 99 on Mondays at 9 a.m. and several other times during the week. If you missed the cablecast or want to see it again, You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site Chatham Today. It should be the first entry you see. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of the events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us at chathamtoday@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook under Chatham Today. We hope you do. And don't forget to stay tuned for some highlights from last year.
Good ones.
Yep. Thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road. This has been a tough winter, but spring is just around the corner. Welcome to Chatham Today. I'm Huntley Harrison, together with Richard Garvin and Jerry Panusek, to bring you the July installment of Chatham Today, the show that keeps you up to date with the events and activities in the town of Chatham. One of the best things to happen in Chatham in a long time is the reopening of the Orpheum Theater. After the theater closed in 1986, the building housed the CVS Pharmacy, but that left a large hole in the entertainment possibilities for Chatham residents. Thanks to the efforts of Naomi Turner and Kevin McLean, plus some very generous gifts, the building is again a movie theater, but not just any movie theater, rather a state-of-the-art cinema. Here to tell you about the Orpheum and to be your tour guide is Kevin McLean.
Hi, my name is Kevin McLean. I'm the theater director here at the brand new Chatham Orpheum Theater, and we're here to give you a tour today.
Today, we're at Jackknife Cove on beautiful Pleasant Bay. One of the best kept secrets is Pleasant Bay Community Boating, an organization that for the last 10 years has been offering sailing lessons to children and adults from Chatham, Harwich, Brewster, and Orleans. Chatham Today is visiting the Caleb Nickerson House in North Chatham. And today they are having their annual Harvest Festival. And we will be speaking with 3 people today who are artisans in colonial life. Maureen Leavenworth, who will be the person inside the house doing cooking, and Firth, who is a colonial gardener, and Richard Noyes, who is a carpenter, in those days called a joiner. And we'll be visiting with these people today as we tour around the Caleb Nickerson house.